Welcome everyone to Ocean City, Maryland. Yeah, it's gardening time. I mean, look at these poor puppies right here. Yeah, these are, they look like tomato plants to me. I mean, we've tried to experiment a little bit out here, and, that's a lot of what we do around here. We do a lot of experimentation, and I want to give a big shout out to Angela Johnson behind the camera today.
Hi
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah, yeah, she experiments in the house. I experiment outside the house. Yeah, so we're gonna transplant these puppies here. We sprinkled some seed in here. This is what was a hanging plant over here, and I just tried to find out what was gonna work and what not here, and they were hanging right here beside these volunteer sunflowers that, of course, germinated because the birds sprinkled them down. Isn't that cool? And we got other stuff here. We got hanging petunias. We got um, oh, that's California poppy. I can't believe this. This looks like sorghum. I have no idea how that got up there. And oh, that looks like nutsedge, and that would be a weed on practically any lawn and anything that somebody wanted to take care of, except, well, I think it's perfectly fine beside a California poppy, so we're gonna let the nutsedge grow. Oh, you should see if this thing can grow 2 or 3 feet, what it's gonna look like. Yeah, that's normally a really invasive bad weed in a lawn, and you want to get rid of it. But like I said, we're gonna let it grow here in this hanging plant. Anyway, let's get back here to this tomato plant. I have no idea. I really have no idea whether it's, a big boy, a better boy, a cherry tomato. I don't know. We're going to find out. But I know it's been suffering terribly out there in this hanging plant, and we're going to put a remedy to that. We call that a solution. And here's the solution. We're going to start, and we're going to give it some water here, just to loosen up the soil a little bit. And well, here, while we're doing that, here, check this stuff out. We got that's a green pepper variety here, right by that, the real waxy leaf there beside it. That is habaneros. We've got more green peppers, and these are banana peppers here, and tomato plants, and down the line is the cucumbers. Yeah. Show them the cucumbers here. I've really got to build this lattice up a little higher because, these things are spreading like crazy, and I've definitely got to build that lattice up higher. And I'm building it with bamboo and old flag sticks. How about that? All right. There we got the thing watered. It came out the bottom a little bit, the water. So this is where the zucchinis were, but it got too hot for the zucchinis. We got a nice crop from them, got too hot and too humid, so we had to cut them down, and now we're going to use this space right here. And as you can see, that nice sandy soil, yeah, we have added soil components to this as we've been trying to basically make this a healthier piece of property. Look at that root. Gosh, I don't even know if I can. How am I going to do this without? All right, let's find out how I can do this. I might have to sacrifice the hanging plant. How are we going to do this? Well, I'm not sure. How are we going to get all that out of there? I don't know. You know what? Ange? You know what? Just stop it right here, and we're going to get a pair of snips and just sacrifice this hanging plant. All right, so we've got the snips, and we're going to sacrifice this hanging pot. There we go. There's one. Let's do this over here. That's two. Let's do one more right down here. There we go. Let's get that thing out of there. And yeah, it's not going to be a hanging planter anymore, but we're not going to throw the planter out. It's just not going to hang anymore. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? Right, here we go. There we go. Look at that root development. So let's massage it just a little bit. Let's give it a chance to spread out. And it's going to root in this good soil. I'm going to go here and move all this good soil around here. Like I said, we have been trying to improve the soil since we started gardening here. We've been adding different components and fertilizers and stuff, and that, I mean, that looks like a nice rich soil to me. That's what it looks like. You spread it out a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Pack it around a little bit, you know. And now it's going to have a chance to grow, and I won't have to look out the window and see this hanging plant suffer, because it's going to get moisture from the earth. But we're going to give it a little bit of help. For starters, with a gallon of Miracle Grow. Yeah, that'll be a good kickstart. We have broken apart the root boundness that it had living in that pot too long. And honestly, this is way too many tomato plants for a normal plot. But like I said, we're just going to see what happens. Normally, you'd want to plant your plants about 3 feet apart for the proper spacing. But yeah, we're going to see what happens here. All right, so that's it. Hey, gardening here in Ocean City, Maryland. And yeah, man, whew, I can come out here for 5 minutes. It's a lot better than walking on that beach in this blistering heat after working 40 hours on the golf course. So my apologies, everybody, for not filming on the beach lately, but we're gonna get out there again, okay? I know the White Marlin tournament's coming up, right, Angie?
Yes.
Oh yeah, a couple weeks, and we're gonna be out there at the draw at 4 a.m. filming the boats. All right, take care, everybody.